Hello, let's do smoky eyes today with just kajals. Let's start. Let us try the smoky eye today with the kajals that we have. So here I have two brown kajals and a black kajal. Let us see how we can do that. I'm first taking the brown kajal here. See, this brown kajal tip is a bit flat, so I'm going to rub it in the back of my hand and just warm it up. It's not very creamy. For smoky eyes in this kind, we need creamy kajals. Okay, so this is the color that is there. This is a Rimmel kajal, and this I have as a Simply Nam kajal. Nowadays, you get in a lot of brands like this kajal that is, I think in hue it is there, but I bought this one. So this is like a cool brown, and this is more like a warm brown. I don't know how much you can see the difference. Light is a little less today, but so in one eye, I will show you with this kajal. I'm kind of. So what I do is I just apply the kajal down, okay, and also close and upper up, in the inner upper lid also, and then I'm going to lightly take it here also and very roughly, see, and then blend it out. You have to blend fast because this kajal, for example, is very drying. So if your kajal is very drying, you need to blend out fast. Okay, so blended it out and just blending it like this. I hope you can see that. I'm not rubbing it too much, but still you can see there's a light. Yeah, and you can see it's become like a little panda is here, but let's leave that. This is why I normally do the smoky eye before my base makeup is done, but this is just for explanation purpose that I'm doing it before, sorry, after the makeup is done. So now you can see a hue of what do you say, brown shade that is there. All right, I'm just deepening it a bit in the edge again. Do this. You can also see you had taken it in the hand, right? You can also then lightly pick it up with the hand finger like this and do that. That will also give you a pigment of color. See, a little more deeper pigment. So the idea of smoky eyes is that it should be deeper in the, in your near to your lid, and as you go up, it should lighten. Now, what most people do is just draw the black and brown and then leave it, but that's not technique. Let's see if we can do this properly. All right. So I'm kind of not touching the base now. I'm going as I go up. I'm changing the finger also, and then just using it to blend out. All right. Now your brown is done. Now you take your black. So black, again, we are going the same process, but here I'm going to be a little more careful because I don't want to blend the black out as much as this one. All right, so again, I am drawing the inner and then drawing the upper, and then only in my, in this area, and lightly smudging it out. Again, with the fingers, I'm just holding it lightly, very light-handed. See, otherwise it will become too dark. Okay, so I'm just going it lightly with the finger, so you can see a little bit of darker here now, darker than the upper portions that are there. And then I'm also taking it a little to the side, flick it so that there's a kind of a wing pattern. Again, you can do this with a cotton bud also. If you're not able to control with your fingers, you can do it with a cotton bud. That will be much easier. I'm just showing you because if you don't have cotton bud also, this is the way you can do it, but definitely using a cotton bud will be much cleaner. So what I'm doing is I'm just obviously brushing this kajal off, and then now we need to clean our down. Okay, so for cleaning up, what I'm doing is I'm taking a wet wipe like this, all right, and then lightly going under the eye, and then flicking it out. All right, I've taken a bit of my concealer along with this, but that's fine, that you can touch up. Or even better, when you're doing smoky eye, always do that first and then do your base makeup. All right, so that is now kind of cleaned out. And then what I do is I take a compact powder. This is a brand called Rini Roy. And I'm using this brush. This compact powder is really nice, and especially for people with deeper skin shade. Their starting range is this one. The starting fairness is kind of starting from the medium beige kind of a color, which is perfect for my eyes, but not for my entire face. But they're really a very what do you say? I'm just touching up my under eye first, and then what I'm doing is I'm taking it in the brush, and then I'm going in this over the top of it. See, I'm not taking it too down. I'm just blending the crease part. Okay, I will also show later with an eyeshadow how to do this properly, but this is just for people who own kajals and like to use only kajals. This is also possible. So this is one way of doing smoky eye. Again, I forgot to talk about the story of this one. So they have wide range of, compact for deeper skin tones. So check it out if you need. All right. Yeah, so I'm just cleaning up. All right. And so the last step of this is putting a mascara. Smoky eye is never complete without a mascara. So take this and apply nice little coat of mascara. You can curl your lashes before applying it. That would be the right way to go, but For the sake of demonstration, I'm showing you right now. See, it kind of opens up your eye. Sorry, it's very weird to see me like this, but and then, so I hope that is very clear. Actually, you should do for the lower lashes as well. It's very difficult for me to do it in camera, but oh yeah, see, that kind of opens it up. Ideally, if I do it with a mirror, I will be more accurate, but this is it. This is one eye with the smoky eye look, and this, I mean, you don't have anything in this eye. Now let us do the other eye with the other Simply Nan mascara Simply Nan kajal that I have. And this color is a little different, and it's easier to blend because of this applicator that is there at the end, and the color is a little dark. So, but I'll show you how. I'm just applying it like this, using the blender in the back side, going all over it. Don't worry, you might think that this is too much, too dark. Trust the process. See, I'm taking in the shape of a windshield motion. Okay, and then I'm using this to right. Let me extend it out. Then I think I need a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, smoky should be smoky. Don't worry, we'll clean it up. Again, take the black kajal. Lightly again, smudge only on the top. See, this is a bit darker than the other one, as you see, and yeah, it's a bit darker that you see than the other one, but that's fine. This is better for your night outs, while the other warm brown will be good for your
day smoky look is what I want to say, but too much
again,
background noise. Sorry.
Clean it with this kind of a thing. I'm cleaning it a bit here also. All right, and then again take your compact. That's it. Tapping it off the excess. See, I'm using a windshield motion to go over it, blending out the edges again with my fingers, because I find using fingers is the best way. The smudger is a bit. So you see, this has a more, darker gradient than the other one. All right. Now again, I'll be finishing off with mascara. If you have the time, always take the time to do your makeup. How you do your eyes, how you do your lips, are basically just playing with colors. It's art. See, if you are in a hurry, you can really mess up. Look at that. Yeah, good thing you have to keep a makeup wipe so that you can just clean it up. Again, going with the compact over my eyelid, under my eyes, corner of my eyes to lighten it a bit. And there you go. That, I hope that all doesn't look too bad for people. I mean, it looks messy now, but honestly, trust me, I'm coming too close. But if I just stay in a normal distance, you'll be able to see, this is more of a warm, smoky eye look, and this is more of a, blackish, darkish, smoky eye look. You can do this with any colors. Like you can take a blue the same way and do this. You can take a purple and do the same thing. So if you have different colors of kajals, you can basically do this trick with them. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching the video.